Okay, this is my son Jackson. My youngest son Jackson. He's going to be 13 soon, and this is about, I'd say, within a couple weeks or a few weeks of Kendra getting granted a. It was a temporary custody order at first for the two youngest kids. Okay, my two youngest for some reason, and then they. I had full custody of my oldest. So when my two youngest were taken, it was right after my youngest son had an infection in his knee. He had a staph infection in his knee, and it was swollen. He was at my ex-wife's house for like 4 days, and they wouldn't take him to the doctor. Jason refuses to let the kids go to the doctor because they've been abused, or Kendra, I don't know. But they canceled my doctor's appointment several times, and I finally took him to the emergency room. I called 911 the night before when he was at her house, and then Kendra told him to leave and not help my son. So the next day when I picked him up at Anderson Police Department, I called 911 and they came and picked him up. So he had a bad infection in his knee, and then because I had taken him to the hospital, basically, Jason, Judge Gibson freaked out. And so Judge Gibson granted her a temporary custody order of the two youngest kids. And this is about 3 weeks after that. So there's been several phone calls, you know what I mean, that we've got to talk. I haven't talked to my daughter Ava since she left. Basically, the first night I talked to her, she was crying, and Jason took the phone from her. So this is my son Jackson here, and this is around Thanksgiving.
What did I talk about, Kendra? No, you make me upset by suing the phone. It's inappropriate to talk to him. Why is it inappropriate to talk to my son on Thanksgiving? Go ahead. Why is it inappropriate to talk to him on Thanksgiving? Kendra, you know what's inappropriate? What's inappropriate about this? Kendra, you know what's inappropriate? What would be inappropriate is monitoring your children and recording their conversations and listening to their conversations. What would be inappropriate is yelling at them and telling them that they don't know what they're talking about. I've never seen you do something. That would be inappropriate, Kendra. Okay. And Jason chiming in the conversation has nothing to do with it. You have no. You're making Jax upset, that's for sure. You're making me upset. Okay. But you're I don't think Jax is right. Because he said that doesn't make sense. Like what? Like you want to stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself for what, Jax? You're stealing the song from me? Why would we hung up if he's not appropriate? Are you going to talk or not? Yes, I would like to talk. Yeah. Why not? It doesn't have to be supervised. Why does it have to be supervised, Kendra? I don't care. I don't care if it's supportive. I just want to talk to him and not let him. Every time you talk to him, you make him cry. Because you're stealing them sorry. To tell him to be appropriate so you can talk. This is what I'm telling him about sticking up for himself. I'm telling him to stick up to you. That's bad. You can tell us when you talk to me. Talk to me. I'm not talking to him on him. Jackson? I want to talk to him. Talk to me. You won't let me. I am. You won't let me talk to him. You're just going to sit there and go. And when he says something bad, Jackson, and then you steal the phone from me and hang up. Jackson, that's typical of you. Take your phone and you don't talk to him. Jackson, tell your mom that you want to talk to your dad. I just want to talk to him. Okay. God, dude. So anyways, what I was saying, son, was about standing up for yourself. Is what I was saying is that you gotta tell people how you feel and what you want. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because what's inappropriate, dude, is yelling at you about talking to your dad. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that we've gotten this far, bud. Right? How old are you now? 10 years old. And I'm pretty sure what do you say about 75% of the shit you know in your life, dude, is because your daddy, or what? Yeah. I would say so. Do you think you've learned a lot from Mom and Jason the past couple years? Kinda.
Okay, like what, buddy? What are some? Huh? You guys were talking about soft air guns and stuff. Is that what that you and Jason get to talk about? That's a good thing, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
That's my son Jackson right there when he was born.
So,
Just a baby.
what? You know why Mom got upset?
Why?
It's because she heard me say that I don't ever lie, and I tell you guys to be honest, and tell you guys to speak your own minds.
Yeah.
And is Daddy ever control you, son?
No.
Do I ever control your environment or do I ever record your phone calls to Mom?
No, that's
No, that's what I thought.
He's not being appropriate. Okay, tell us to sign because it's not being appropriate. Stop. Tell us to stop.
Can I talk to Ava?
I know I was being a little bit hard on him but he's been getting abused over there at her house, and I've petitioned the court several times. I mean, I've petitioned the court for emergency custody orders almost 20 times to try to get my kids away from her house, and this is the second or third boyfriend that she's had that's been abusive to my kids. The reason why it's been so difficult for me to get my kids away from abusive, that they're being abused at their moms, is because there's a domestic violence restraining order filed against me. That domestic violence restraining order was filed against me in Shasta County, and we lived in Sacramento County, and that's where the kids were born. We lived in Sacramento. And she left Sacramento. She left Sacramento and she came up to Shasta County because we were in an argument. We were arguing about about being married and about life and in general. And God, dude, I can't even describe it. She comes up here to Shasta County, dude, and there's already something fucking going on, Like, what do I say? Like, I'm pretty sure that she was getting prostituted out by some police officers. Well, I know she was when she got to Shasta County for sure, But it's like, fuck, man. All these people have fucking tried to bury it so bad, dude. They try to hide it so much. It's like, should I just fucking name them all, dude, or what? Like, fuck. I don't know what to say, dude.